Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, I'm really sorry I'm getting this strain video out to you late. It's my bad. It's been hectic. I was sick. On Sunday I slept 15 hours, or Monday, whatever the day was. Anywho, I'm sorry, so I'm going to give you kind of a recap of what went on in episodes 1 and 2 of the final season of The Strain. It's bittersweet that we're here and we've hit the night eternal. So, as you can see, they set it up a couple months later, and our crew has gone their separate ways for the most part to sort of divide and conquer. F's kind of a burnout. He's just doing his own thing. He's living, trying to survive. In episode 2, we learn that Dutch is in a sort of concentration camp, and I love that they made those parallels with Satrakian, where he's sitting there going, "I've been here before," kind of thing. That's a really horrible Satrakian impersonation, but I try sometimes. Then we have Quinlan and Fett, who by far I think have the most interesting story. They are trying to find a nuclear silo with a nuke in it for various shenanigans. So Dutch is trying to find an escape out of this place. We haven't really seen much of the Master, Zach. We do know that they're kind of training him up. And I like that we're seeing all these different sides of the story. Gus with his food heist to essentially help feed people in the city actual food because they're living off of these really crappy like protein bars. And I don't know about you, but if you eat a lot of protein bars, it sucks. As we continue this adventure, it really is a whole new story. And I think that I, anyway, am really resonating with it. I think that a lot of people are really liking the connection that is made where, it's very different. We now see a post-nuke world where the nuke went off at the Statue of Liberty. New York is crap. Everywhere kind of is bleak. Strigoi have taken over the planet. We've lost. And now we're seeing everyone slowly gain back. They actually made Dutch one of my favorite characters who normally is lacking, which you really feel for her. She's trying to help all these people and she's rising up and becoming a leader herself. Satrakian has taken a concerning level of backseat, but if you've read the books, you know that is probably for a specific purpose, but I really credit the writers for doing their own thing with it. Zach is evil, as always. He's got a girl he's trying to now bang, and that is sort of his story. He's not as irritating as he has been, but because we've hated Zach since season 2, it really kind of changes it up a bit. I do like that tone. So, really, Fett then has to go and find these survivalists, basically John Goodman in 10 Cloverfield Lane, and be like, "Where is a nuke?" And Quinlan's helping him fight. Fett's in a new relationship, and they just got to keep going after he gets taken hostage. I really like that he's resonating with this new soldier character because they're kind of the front lines and the espionage end of it. F is more at the angle of guerrilla warfare. Dutch is kind of the escape from New York vibe. And so all of these things are all, you don't see where the stories are colliding yet, which is interesting because that more follows in kind of like movie format when, like Lord of the Rings, when you see all these separate stories. It really makes it feel bigger. Now, the one concern I have is I know this is the final season, but so far it doesn't feel like a final season. It kind of feels like they're toying around with ideas and all of these stories aren't really converging. Granted, I know that they are going to end it, so it must eventually feel final-esque, but it's not right now. And I'm really worried about that because I don't want it to just be like, all right, separate stories that kind of feel like they're going into a season 5 and last 2 episodes, boom, wrapped up. I don't want that to happen with The Strain. I think that if we start the ending process of our saga, either this episode or next episode, then we're really in for a treat because I don't want it to feel rushed. And season 3 did an amazing job at pacing. And so I'm very pleased with this. I like the new direction. I like the camera work they're doing. The Strain always has done great camera work. They succeed with taking a small budget and making it feel epic, and this episode is seriously no exception. And so, well, I'm kind of lumping 1 and 2 in and doing a quick recap just so I can give you guys some content, because I know you've been looking for it, especially with the Strain. I'm sorry this isn't longer, guys, but it has really been extremely hellish on my schedule lately. I've got that Doctor Who fan fiction I've been filming. We're almost wrapped with season 1, so I'm in the process of shooting that. I've trying to keep up on my reviews, which I'm not succeeding. It's a lot of stress, so please bear with me on this ride a little bit. But I'm trying to keep the Strain content coming for you, because I know you guys love my Strain content, and I love you guys on my Strain videos. So, do you guys like this overall direction they're going? I know where the story ends, and again, I'm not going to spoil it, but I feel like they're going to do a little bit of a different thing. I do like the flashbacks, but it does make me wonder if it's a way of trying to reveal various spoilers or hint at spoilers. And so at that point, I don't really want them to do flashbacks. But what do you guys think? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got plenty more videos coming to you. Love you guys.